Hello YouTube, welcome to Cars for Days, and today we're talking about 10 four-cylinder turbo cars that you may want to go pick up. First on the list we've got the Mazdaspeed Protege, produced in 2003 and changed for the second half of 2003. This car came with a 2.0 turbocharged engine that put out 170 horsepower and 160 pound-feet of torque. Our next car is the Mazdaspeed Miata, produced in 2004 through 2005. It came with a 1.8-liter turbocharged engine that put down 178 horsepower and 166 torque. This car was also rear-wheel drive, which made it a great choice. Next, there's my favorite Mazdaspeed that was produced, the Mazdaspeed III. From 2006 to 2007, you could get this 2.3-liter turbocharged engine in an all-wheel drive Mazdaspeed. This gave us 274 horsepower and 280 torque. Next up, there's the Mazdaspeed III. This Mazdaspeed was produced for two generations, the first generation being from 2007 to 2009, second being from 2010 to 2013. It had the same 2.3-liter turbo previously used in the Speed 6. It put out 263 horsepower and 280 torque. The second generation had a facelift that made it look like it was smiling, and it had some other little upgrades like a standard Bose sound system. And for the first car that's not a Mazdaspeed, we have the Caliber SRT4, produced from 2008 to 2009. This car had the 2.4-liter turbocharged engine that had 185 horsepower and 165 pound-feet of torque. Most people consider this car to be ugly, and I can't say that I blame them. Ew, what is that? Now let's talk about the Neon SRT4. It was produced from 2003 to 2005, and it had the 2.4-liter engine in it before the Caliber SRT4 was ever even thought of. And unlike the Caliber SRT4, people actually liked the Neon, and it was extremely quick with 220 horsepower and 245 torque. Next up is the Saab 9-3. Mainly the second generation. It was produced from 2003 to 2014, and it had the 2.0 turbocharged engine that gave us 210 horsepower and 221 torque. At number 8 on the list, we have the Subaru Legacy GT, specifically the 2005 through 2007. It came with the 2.5-liter turbo engine that produced 243 horsepower and 241 torque. And of course it was all-wheel drive, so this was a great competitor with the WRX. Checking in at number 9, we have the HHR SS. Produced from 2008 to 2011, it had the 2.0 turbo engine, actually designed based from the Saab 2.0 that we saw in the 9.3. Chevy was able to achieve 260 horsepower and 260 torque in this wagon. Lastly, we've got the Gaunt R4. From 1987 to 1992, it had the 2.0 turbo engine that put out 237 horsepower and 220 torque. It also had all-wheel drive, and it's worth mentioning that the next two generations of Gaunt VR4s had the twin-turbo V6s in them. They performed even better. Only problem is, they don't qualify for this video.